guys, just hadn't had the desire, the energy to get out here. It really made me think about all the things that we experience that isn't so pleasant, but we don't really talk too much about it. So it's talked about, but not too much. Hey guys, I am determined to get this video done. I have tried to do this walk and talk video, but it's so windy out here every day. I also struggled to get this video done because, guys, just hadn't had the desire, the energy to get out here. Now, that got me thinking. You know, we talk a lot about how eating the carnivore diet will give you so much more energy, and it's true. I'm so much more active than I used to be, that's for sure. However, it really made me think about all the things that we experience that isn't so pleasant, but we don't really talk too much about it. So it's talked about, but not too much. And it makes me concerned for anybody who's new to this lifestyle, anybody who is trying to check it out, and all they're really hearing is all the good stuff. But are they really hearing the negative stuff that they can expect to experience? I want to keep this realistic, guys. It does us no good. And in fact, it does a disservice to those trying to learn about this lifestyle if we only paint pictures of rainbows and sunshine. Now, I said I hadn't had a lot of energy, and it's not because I haven't ate enough. It's not because I'm eating carnivore. It's just because I'm human, guys. We're humans. We're gonna have bad days, all right? And if you're just starting this lifestyle, you can expect that even if you stick with it for years, you're gonna have days of lower energy. So don't think something's wrong because you have a day of lower energy. Because all you're hearing is how everybody has high energy. Overall, yes, you'll have more energy. You'll feel better. That's because it's the proper human diet. Whole meats and vegetables is the proper human diet. Whether you eat vegetables or not, that's a choice of your own making. I think vegetables inflame me, bloat me, gives me a lot of gas. And I saw improvement in my blood work cutting them out. So, for me, I think carnivore is the best way to go. But I'm not a militant carnivore. If you want your non-starchy vegetables, you go for it. Enjoy what God's created for us. Anyhow, so if you're starting this way of life, there are some bad things that you can expect to happen. Not bad things so much, but it's going to be negative. You're going to start off with low energy because your body's not used to running off of fat for energy. Your body still wants the carbs. So you can expect 1-2 weeks, maybe even a month or so, before you start experiencing the high energy that you're probably hearing about. Expect that to happen, okay? That's a realistic thing to expect. But hang in there, guys, because the healing and the disease reversal or putting in remission is worth going through all that. It's worth getting your gut biome changed and your body functioning on fat. It's what we need to be doing. Getting rid of all the processed garbage and the chemicals. How did we not know that that stuff was bad for us? Well, let me go back on that. How did I not know? Like, you guys may have knew, and maybe y'all just decided you didn't care. I don't know. I didn't really know just why it was all so bad for me. I knew people always said it was, the processed food anyways. I just thought, oh, it makes you fat. Well, I was already fat, so why was I worried about it? Anyhow, it just seems kind of obvious to me now, but it wasn't obvious to me back then. Anyhow, getting on a rabbit trail there. And then oxalate dumping, guys. And it may not happen at the start. You may be doing this for several months, and all of a sudden, you start developing rashes. It takes time for our bodies to heal what we've done to them. And the rashes are not pleasant. It's formerly called keto rash. It's itchy, and you know, I don't know that there's much that you can do for it. Maybe put some anti-itch cream on you. I don't know. All I know is give it time. It'll go away. Some people are like, oh, I'll just eat some carbs and it'll go away. Well, what's the point in that? You're stopping the oxalate dumping by eating carbs. Let your body heal. Yeah, I know. Keto rash is an unpleasant experience. It does happen. Not everybody gets that though, okay? But you may get some keto rash. Don't be afraid of it. Stick with it. Get through it. Look at the inside of things. Okay, so you're experiencing low energy, you got some keto rash, maybe some diarrhea or constipation. And I'm not going to go into that. I already did a video on that recently. Seems pretty miserable, and you might be thinking, why the heck am I doing this to myself? Because on the other side, there is that rainbow and sunshine. You're going to feel better. Your body's going to thank you. You know what, guys? I am so glad that I showed up for myself today, even though I really didn't feel like coming out walking. The sun feels so good on my skin right now. I even took my glasses off. I want the sun to hit everywhere on my face. And look at my face, guys. Look, if y'all watched my earlier videos, some of my first videos I ever did, I had makeup on. I had this thought, well, if I look completely hideous, nobody's going to watch my videos. Well, you know what? I didn't make this channel to try to win a beauty contest, and that's a good thing I didn't, huh? But a lady had made a comment on one of my videos saying, oh, your complexion looks so good. And it convicted me, guys, because look, that makeup covered my blemishes on my face. And the lighting that my camera uses on my desktop that I use to record the videos I don't do the walking talks on. And so it gives me a really nice complexion, just like that. So, for the sake of transparency, I stopped wearing makeup on my videos. Now, I can't help what the lighting does to my skin. I can't help that. But here, on the walk and talk videos, especially since my arm is long enough to pull you farther away, and then as I'm talking, I don't realize it, but I'm getting the camera closer and closer. I don't mean to do that, but you guys can really see all my imperfections on my face. And you know what? You can see I still have rosacea pretty good. And I've been eating carnivore for over a year. I do believe it's gotten a lot better. In fact, if I can find a picture of my rosacea before all this, I'll try to put a comparison up here for y'all to see. I do believe, without a shadow of a doubt, it's gotten a lot better. But after over a year, I still have a lot of rosacea on my face. And, you know, I was actually discouraged a bit because Dr. Barry was like, yeah, after, you know, a few months of eating carnivore, my rosacea went away. And then I was seeing other influencers who look like their complexion has cleared up, and they talk about how they had rosacea. Now I know that their complexion probably isn't as clear as it looks like on camera. Maybe it is. Because the lighting on the camera does clear it up. And I'm not saying that they did it intentionally. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying sometimes it's not what it seems, guys. And so this walk and talk video right here, this is a true reflection of my complexion, okay? So, don't expect if you get rosacea that in just a couple of months it's going to be gone. It may not be. So don't get discouraged about that. I just want to make sure we're not doing a disservice, guys, to anybody and causing unintentional discouragement. We get excited about the results we're getting and we want to get on here and share it with everybody. And that's not a bad thing. We need to, and we need more of y'all to do that too. But we need to make sure we're being transparent and talking about all the negative stuff. And there are influencers out there who do that. I'm just making sure that I'm not unintentionally, discouraging people. I don't even mean to. My whole purpose is to encourage you and to show you that, hey, don't be scared of the keto or carnivore lifestyle. My blood work has only improved. Just doing this, and I'm not saying you have to do it. I think it's the proper way we should be eating. But all I can say is give it a true, wholehearted try, and more for just a week or two. Dr. Barry would suggest 90 days at the least. And see if you don't start seeing some better results. Get through the hurdles that I just talked about. And I think you're going to see for yourself some amazing results. I hope you do. I hope you enjoyed that walk and talk video, and I hope the wind wasn't too bothersome on your ears. Well, guys, all of my walk and talk videos, they are completely unscripted. And that just means that I didn't rehearse anything. I didn't go over what I was going to say time and time again. And so, and actually, not just my walk and talk videos, that's the majority of my videos. I prefer to speak what's on my mind as it comes, because when I try to do the scripting, it makes it feel so fake for me. So in doing that, though, sometimes I forget about some of the things I wanted to say in the video. But I think this one went okay, and I just want to say, keto carnivore is not magical. Yes, you're going to reverse your type 2 diabetes and put it in remission. You're going to get rid of some of your autoimmune diseases, and put those in remission. You're going to see a lot of things clear up in you and the inflammation go away. And yes, that is amazing stuff. But you know what? If you lose your arm in an accident, that's not going to grow back. It doesn't cure everything, guys. That's why we get made fun of a lot. We always talk about all the good stuff. We scare away from the negative kind of things, like the keto rash and the diarrhea and the constipation and the days that you will have low energy, because we're human. Anyways, I know some of y'all probably thought, well, that's kind of common sense, but I read a lot of comments from people are getting discouraged, and not on my videos, but other videos, because of things like that. They truly expect high energy every day, all day, and that's just not the case, guys. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. If I've left off anything that might be a negative side effect, especially if you're first starting off in this lifestyle, go ahead and put them in the comments below. There's not that many I can think of. All right, my friends, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.